Submission is not weakness.
It's not.
And I think that's what they feel. They feel like they are missing out on something, or they're giving up their right to be in control. But I don't understand why the need for control.
They need help, but they don't like to admit it. They like to say, oh, these guys ain't, you know what I'm saying? And your father ain't this, and they try to downplay it. I'm not saying all mothers, but a lot of mothers out there been a part of that. Not from my mother, but, you know, from friends and stuff like that, where they downplay men. And they just make it seem like you got to do it on your own because ain't no man going to do it for you. And the
Hold
trust
on, you confusing the question so loud.
I'm going left. I'm going left.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to make sure we all good.
I'm good.
Welcome to Living Your Truth Show. Welcome to Living Your Truth Show. You like the intro? Because I've been trying to like spice it up a little bit. But you can let me know if you're not feeling it.
I like it. It's cool.
All right, cool. All right, baby. Appreciate you.
Welcome back to another episode of Living Your Truth. My name is Willicia. This is my special black man.
Mike.
How you doing?
I'm feeling amazing as usual. You know, excited for another episode. You know, and we're excited for you guys to tune in more than anything. And the questions you guys been giving us, honestly, it's been really, really amazing. You know, and me and Willicia, we be fiending to talk about it, but what we do is we get the questions and we do not talk about it during the week at all. We be like, wait for the episode. We be wanting to talk about it, you know, have our own discussion. But a lot of times we just like, nah, we're not gonna talk about it. Not even a little bit. So super excited about this topic. Please, ladies, don't chew us up, because this right here is gonna be a little sensitive. But that's okay though, because we want to talk about things that you guys don't really feel comfortable talking about. But the perspective, our whole goal is for it to help you. That's it. Am I right?
That's right.
Let's get it. Let's do it. You want me to start it off? You want me to start it off?
Sure.
All right, cool. Why does society put pressures on men to have it all together by a certain age?
I feel like women is the cause of this. And I feel like as women, we need a lot of help and guidance. So most women gravitate towards men to help them, you know, protect them, provide for them. Like, we naturally look for a man to fill a certain role that we can't do by ourselves. So it's like, kind of like, hurry up and be a man so I can get something from you.
But like, you think it's just all about like getting something?
I mean, maybe that's a poor choice of words, not necessarily get something, but we need things from men.
Right.
We need things from our dads. We need things from our husbands. We need things from our brothers.
Right,
like
right.
That whole male figure dynamic is so strong that it's like, you know, hurry up and get this so you can be useful.
I see what you're saying. But, you know, and I agree with everything you said. I just feel, you know, rushing a man to become a man or rushing a boy to become a man, you know, it's already tough because growing up, you know, a lot of us is growing up with single parent households, which usually we grow up with who? Our mom or our grandmothers, you know, so it's already a lot of pressures. So on top of like, you know, a girlfriend putting pressure on you to be a man and be a man, this is why guys are committing crimes. You know what I'm saying? This is why guys are, you know, have self-esteem issues. You know what I'm saying? It does a lot for men in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't reflect well. And society in general already puts a lot of pressure on black men. You know, so I really just think women need to actually learn from our parents, right? Things that they wanted, right? Because I know a lot of times these wants and desires is coming from your upbringing, right?
Mm-hmm.
The single parent household, right? When the mother's like, listen,
They need help.
exactly, I need
Yeah.
help, but what they need help, but they don't like to admit it. They like to say, oh, these guys ain't, you know what I'm saying? And your father ain't this, and they try to downplay. I'm not saying all mothers, but a lot of mothers out there been a part of that. Not from my mother, but from friends and stuff like that, where they downplay men and they just make it seem like you got to do it on your own because ain't no man gonna do it for you. And the
Hold on,
trust is not.
you confusing the question. Slow down.
I'm going left. I'm going left. I'm going left.
You answering the second one.
Oh, I'm going in. No. Oh well, no, it's okay. It's
It
okay.
could tie in.
Yeah, it ties in. All
But
stuff ties in.
okay, but I feel like I said, we just need men. Like men are needed.
Yeah.
Like sadly, like y'all are.
Why is that sad?
Because it puts a lot of pressure.
Oh, no, I thought you meant like it's sad.
No,
Yeah,
it's just it's a lot of pressure.
no, it is. It is.
And like you said, crime and all of those things tie in. But
Self-esteem issues. I mean that a lot of men. I don't want to blame a woman for why men is lying, why men ain't doing the right thing, but I'm telling you, it's a lot of the pressures of trying to impress you.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And it starts from young, trying to impress girls. I seen men deceive their friends for women. You know what I'm saying? Or just do anything just for women, clout, and it's bad. You know what I'm saying? So overall, yes, women need men for sure, and men need women, but men need women to help them when it comes down to self-esteem.
It's a two-way street.
I agree. I agree. Let's move on to the next question.
Did we answer?
Wait, yeah, we did. Why does society put pressures on men to have it all together by a certain age?
Okay. Just making sure you answered.
Yeah.
And then just go on a rant.
Nah, then I sometimes I talk a little extensively so people can understand.
Right.
But that's just so, to clarify certain things that we may say that.
Sum up what we said.
Yeah, that's all. Oh, you saying no? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, you telling me to sum up what I said? All right, cool. Hold on, let me grab this. Might have dropped my mic just now. All right, put this back. All right, moving along. So, we on question 2. What keeps independent women from being submissive? This right here, I already know. I'm gonna let you start off again because I ain't trying to take my woman off.
I feel like some women feel like if they have to do everything by themselves, that they don't have to listen to anybody. It's like, I'm this way because of myself. I built everything that I have by myself. So why I gotta listen to a man?
That's terrible though.
It is, but that's how they feel. Like,
but you don't feel like that's terrible though, if you had to say? Like just the perspective though, I'm saying.
I do.
Because in all reality, why I say I feel like it's terrible. I respect what the woman did by herself, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like a man saying, yo, I built all this by myself. I don't need you. I can have anybody. I don't like that neither.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's
right.
like downplaying the partnership, because if that man comes and, he's a decent man
it's
for
like,
you.
Are you not supposed to have independence?
Right.
But they feel like because they're independent, it's a punishment to the man because he didn't help them to get to that point in their lives. So it's like, oh, I did this by myself, so I don't know what you're going to do, or I don't have to do what you say, or I'm my own person. I did all this by myself, so you can either get with it or get going type of vibe.
Yeah, I get it and all, and
I get it, but I don't necessarily agree with it because you're supposed to do what you want to do by yourself anyway.
Right.
So it shouldn't be a punishment. Now, for some women, independence is power. They feel like if I'm independent, I'm just like the man.
So you're saying that they want to be men?
I mean, that's how they feel.
But I don't like this. This is another thing. See, controversial stuff. Because the other perspective is they want to do all these things, but then again, they really desire a man.
Right.
But then they throw it in the man's face because they got it by themselves.
Right. It's a contradiction.
It's such a contradiction. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, hey, look, I did do this by myself, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad you here. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things.
I think they're just afraid to lose that control or lose that power. And I don't know why. I don't understand why submission is looked at like weakness.
Yes. But
I wrote a paper on submission, by the way.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I think I read it to you. It was a couple years ago.
Like college?
It was really good.
College?
I guess so.
Okay. I gotta read that again. You said I read it
I
before?
read it to you.
Okay, you read it to me. Okay, I think I remember that. I think that
Yeah.
was a while ago though. That was a while
Hmm.
ago. Okay. I gotta read it again just because this episode came up. So
Yeah. Maybe I'll
yeah.
post it.
You should find that
Yeah.
and post it. That would be good. Because people need to like women need to see this and understand that, you know,
Submission is not weakness.
it's not.
And I think that's what they feel. They feel like they are missing out on something or they're giving up their right to be in control. But I
Mhm.
don't understand why the need for control.
But you know what always like bothers me is because the women that are doing that, it's sad to say it, is mostly blacks. And ideally, I'm wondering where does that stem from? Because, they always get mad when a black man runs and go get a Caucasian woman, a Chinese woman. And they're like, oh, why you not dating black women? But it's because the black woman won't be submissive. And it ain't just because of dollars. I think that's what bothers me. I seen men make money, more money than a woman take care of the house, and they still talk crazy to them.
Yeah.
They still treat them any other way. Like they ain't doing nothing.
Mhm.
Right now, and I know we spoke about this on another episode, somebody right now is sleeping on the couch paying a whole mortgage. He on the couch. Matter of fact, he in a hotel. He ain't even in the house. So what I'm just saying is, and I'm not saying you can't find that any other race. I'm just saying mostly it's publicized by blacks.
Mhm.
I didn't seen it personally from friends or acquaintances. Like I didn't seen people get done in, and it's
Mhm.
by our own people. Like that bothers me. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I really feel like it's important to talk about this so we can really get to the root of this. So
You
we can
can
solve
be
the problem.
independent and submissive at the same time. Like it's okay.
Yeah, that's actually lovely.
I just feel like a lot of women, they fight themselves on not needing a man.
Yeah,
Like they want so bad not to need a man. But I don't know what's wrong with that.
I'm telling you, it's the
I need a
hardships.
man. Listen, for all the girls that be like, I don't need a man. Hold on. Hold on. I immediately exit the chat because something going wrong. I'm on that line.
Yeah,
Mr. Marcus, Dad,
yeah.
somebody.
Nah, that's
I don't
real.
know. I just feel like a lot of women, I think it has a lot to do with social media.
Yeah,
It's a lot of women glorifying not needing a man. Don't need a man. Don't need a man. And I think it stems from like bitterness and heartache. Just deceit. Like there's a lot of things behind that. I call those type of women man haters.
yeah. But it's not just that. Social media, come on, social media is still kind of new. Listen, I've been hearing this from growing up, man. I want you to
Yeah.
understand that. I've been hearing this. Like, this is not new. People's parents was like this.
Yeah.
But it's the upbringing, raising three kids by themselves. The fathers nowhere to be found. Jail, they just run the streets.
I think it's
You
a
know what I'm saying?
complex.
It
It's
is.
it's like they're convincing themselves that they're so strong. It's like they're talking themselves into their situation to be okay with their situation, like glorifying everything that they've had to do by themselves in order to make sure that they're okay mentally.
Yeah,
What you tell yourself every day, you start to believe.
I agree.
I'm doing this by myself. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need a man. I don't need a man. I don't need a man.
But black sisters, I can see that y'all. I can clearly see that y'all strong. Where we come from, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're coming
I'm
from the
tired of
industry,
being strong. I'm not even gonna lie. Listen, put me in the bed with a blanket. I don't want to be strong. I'm tired. I don't want to be strong.
actually, you just told me earlier that you was tired. So yeah,
I don't want to be strong. I'm
I understand.
tired. I just want to be on the beach somewhere. Man, forget it. I'm tired of being. When do we give that up? Like, it's okay to not be
It takes trust though.
army strong.
It takes trust though, and a lot of
That's what we
women
lack. Yeah.
lack it. They lack it,
Yeah.
and that's where the army strong comes from. I don't got time for it. They don't want to make time for it. So I
Yeah.
respect it. I understand it, but I'm here to say that's not really a desire of yours. So look, you got to trust somebody. Trust some man. I don't know who that man is. Find him though, and find him as soon as possible, as soon as you can. Find your person. That's what
Yeah.
matters. That was deep. I like that. I'm gonna let you read this last one.
Can two successful people survive a relationship together without clashing or competing? I think it has a lot to do with character. I think absolutely, because
Okay.
us,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Hmm.
I don't compete with you, and we don't really argue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't desire to compete with you.
You shouldn't, because you couldn't beat me anyway. I'm playing
Okay.
with you. I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you. Look at your face. I'm playing with you. No, ideally, no, you're right though. You know, so for a man, that's why I'm like so I always go against when people like, yo, I'm the man. So you should be listening to me. Like
Right.
ideally, we gotta wipe that out of our heads. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Because it's partnership, man. It's some things that you're really good at, and I know you know, and I don't know, and I'm unsure. I'm okay with saying, yo, look, Leisha, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know about this, right? You may ask me, hey, babe, what you think? I'm like, yo, baby, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know this one. And we laugh about it. And it's like, well, I kind of
Okay.
know about this. Maybe we
Yeah.
should do it this way. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the
Right.
end of the day, it's about partnership. It's about trust. It's about allowing you to be you and be good at whatever you're good at. It has nothing to do with a man or a woman, you know?
I think it kind of goes back to the second question, like the whole independent, career, goal driven woman, like, you know, competing with the man. Oh, I make more than you, or it's always some sort of competition thing. But I feel like those women are trying to escape something. Like
Yeah.
they're filling their heads up with something so that they can show their muscles.
So you do that again for me? Yeah, when you do that, that joint is comedy, man. I don't know. Why do you think they look
Because
like
that's
that?
how they
Let me
feel.
see one more time. Yo, that is hilarious to me.
But there are women that literally compete and argue with the man because they feel like I've reached this level of success in my life and nobody can tell me nothing.
But let me ask you a question. Same energy and all. Give me that energy one more time.
Nobody could tell me nothing.
Right? Because of what?
Huh?
Because of what, though? Why nobody can tell you nothing?
I don't know. I don't say that.
No, I know. I know. I know you don't say that. I know that. I know that. I'm saying that you was imitating the black woman.
Right.
And I'm saying nobody can tell you nothing. Why? Because of your success, right?
That's how they feel.
But my thing is, what happened if I said this to you? Well, look, I really love everything that you're doing, Willicia. And I just want to see how we could work together. You know what I'm saying? I really think we'd be stronger together than separate. What you think about that? Found you be attractive. Can I take you out? Look at you. You went right into woman mode. You like, but helpless. But it takes a man to be able to communicate that to you, make you feel vulnerable enough to feel like it's trust there, and I'm trying to build something with you. I ain't trying to take it from you.
Right.
That takes
That's
the
character.
communication, you know?
Because I feel like there's some guys that are like so high up in their success that they also have that mentality like, oh, I don't need you.
Yeah.
So it naturally makes the woman defensive, like, I don't need you either.
Right.
So they compete because it's like, who's more successful? Who don't need the other one?
Yeah.
Like it's arguments. Oh, well, I made this last year. I made that.
Right.
Oh, I don't gotta listen to you. I don't gotta listen to you either.
Right.
It's ego.
Definitely ego. Without a doubt, ego. But ego's got to go to the side because the real thing is you're going to lose that woman or man over that ego. I promise you would.
Oh, yeah.
And the sad part is you'll create so much damage that it's no recovering, you know? And it probably was a great woman or great man for you. But because the ego, you can't put it to the side. That's why people got to constantly work on themselves.
Character.
And just character. Work on your character. Like, understand, like, hey, I could be wrong, man. Like, I'm not always right. Some things is emotional. We get too emotional about things instead of hearing the message. When somebody says something, it's like, oh my gosh, why are they talking to me? I'm successful. I'm lost. Like, why are you even talking to me? I've been doing all the right things. Clearly, can't you see it?
Right.
But why? Why that? Why can't it just be a message that you need to hear? And guess what? My loved one should be able to tell me that.
People don't want to be told anything. That's the problem.
Not successful people. I realize that. They don't want to be told because they got the success. They're looking at you like, who are you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've been a part of that, by the way. Like, I done, like, felt that way before where I'm like, man, what the, like, come on now. It's like, I'm doing all the right things. But it's like, so that means I can't get better at nothing? That's a lie. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just because I have the success or I'm making the money, that doesn't mean I can't work on certain things still. We all work in
Right.
progress, working in progress. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we got to be able to take constructive criticism, especially from loved ones.
Mhm.
But look, for the loved ones that is giving constructive criticism, be careful about the
What you
approach.
say, right, and how you say it.
What you
Absolutely.
saying don't really even be the issue, Alicia. It's
It's
the
the delivery.
delivery.
Yeah.
The delivery comes off crazy sometimes, and you don't realize everybody has feelings. Everybody do, and everybody don't handle constructive criticism the same or criticism. So we got to be careful with things like that, especially with our loved ones, and we should understand things like that. Even if we made a mistake, understand. Okay, okay, made a mistake. Look, I'm sorry about my approach. I didn't mean that. Let's clarify that real quick. Don't wait till later. He already tight. He already out the door. He about to go hit the next club. It's already over. You know what I mean?
Right.
Vice versa with the woman. She already shut down. She about to go to sleep. She crying already. You know what I mean? It's over. Just sometimes you got to notice it right there. Hit it right there. Look, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to talk to you like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hit it on the nose. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Handle things while you can. Sometimes it's too late. You know?
Yeah.
That was a great, that was dope. I was
Yeah.
feeling this. I'm glad we waited to talk. I'm glad. Touches my heart all the time.
Yeah.
You know, with like talking about these topics, I really feel like it really does something for me on a personal side, where I really reflect on like even conversations we may have, and even different ways I could approach you sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm like, I remember one time you was like, baby, you hurt my feelings. And if you didn't say it like that to me, I probably would never even notice. But you being you and vulnerable enough, it's like, well, wow, baby, that kind of hurt my feelings. I'm like, whoa, I did say that kind of harsh. But you vocalized that right at the time. And I was able to accept that no matter how I felt at the moment of how you made me feel. It was like, I'm sorry, baby. Because I would never want to hurt your feelings. It's not the goal. I love you.
You better.
How do you go to that? That's how I know you from the Bronx. This is stuff I've been talking about. How do you go to that? How do fellas, watch out for things like that. Nah, you know I got nothing but love for you. And ideally, that's how everybody should feel about their partner. And just
Be successful with your person. They're not your enemy. Healthy competition is cool. Um, Deceit and spite is not.
never.
Arguing about who's doing what is not okay. You guys are better together than apart.
Any day. Any day. Any day. So look, we appreciate you guys for tuning in to another episode of Living Your Truth Show. And ideally, me and Willicia, we love all y'all supports, the comments, the DMs, the phone calls. We definitely gonna keep it rolling. We keep it rolling for you guys. And it really does something for me and her, man. This is a passion project. We're gonna keep this going for we don't even have a deadline, to be honest. So we just gonna keep it rolling, man. And we appreciate you guys, you know, from the bottom of our hearts. But I always gotta leave you guys off on something, man. Whatever you do, don't let nobody ruin your day. And I'm gonna leave you on that note. Welcome to Living the Truth Show.
And I believe you right?
Yeah, that's what it is. I couldn't remember it. Thank you, man. Thank you. You saved me. Damn, baby, you saved me. See, that's what partnerships is about. I really forgot the line just now. I ain't even gonna lie. Nah, that's dope.
Get back to the crib, and she bust it for me. You know I be on time, and she let me get inside her. Fucking with the kid, cause I'm thugging on